How to Be an Immigrant. Let's check it out. Hi, welcome to How to Be an Immigrant, where we'll teach you how to be an immigrant. Step 1, leave wherever you're from. You got a family? Leave them. You got a dog? Leave it. You got a house? Leave it. Step 2, come to America, the land of dreams. And step 3, know the American dream. A nice suburban house, a Camry at the end of the driveway. And that's it. That's the American dream. Okay, hold up. There's no way this is the American dream, right? Like, that can't be all there is to the American dream, right? Well, let's get into it. First of all, how do we define the American dream? Well, if we look it up in Google, we get the American dream to be the ideal by which equality of opportunity is available to any American, allowing the highest aspirations and goals to be achieved. And obviously, Gogol's parents had aspirations to make their own lives as well as their children's lives better by coming to America. And depending on how you measure that success, I mean, they bought a house in the suburbs, they bought a Toyota Corolla, so if that's how you measure success, I guess the family succeeded. But to really measure that success, we need to understand the goals of immigrant parents. Hi, welcome back to How to Be an Immigrant, where we teach you how to be an immigrant. This lesson is on how to raise your kids. Things we need. All A's. A B is an F, and an F is for failure. Your career choices? Doctor, lawyer, engineer. In that order. Things we don't like. Girls, you're too young to date. You should focus on your studies. Parties. Parties are a waste of time. You should focus on your studies. Sleepovers. Why sleep in someone else's bed when you have your own right here at home? Now, the biggest question. Do you love your kids unconditionally? No. It's very conditional. But that's just how to be an immigrant parent. Okay, now that part of the clip is pretty accurate. So we can say that Gogol's parents raised him pretty well. I mean, he went to a party, he did kiss a girl, but he ended up going to Yale and Columbia and became an architect. So overall, I think it's a win. Okay, but that's just the American dream from the perspective of parents. Well, how does Gogol see this whole American dream situation? Probably the best way to do this is to make a list of things that just make sense in an immigrant household. One of the main places you see things go down is family gatherings. So first of all, before anyone shows up, you're going to spend at least an hour cleaning the whole house. You're also going to have an excessive amount of food sitting on the table, ready to be eaten by the massive amounts of people that are about to show up. Also, you have to greet every single person that walks through that door. Now, you might be tempted to just sit in your room and hide away. But there will always be a random little cousin that will pop up in your room and you will suddenly become a babysitter. Now, if you think leaving your room is safe, then you'll get roped in by some random uncle into talking for like 2 hours about school. Or some random aunt will tell you how you've gotten taller or fatter. And when you think it's all over and everyone's about to leave, it takes 2 hours for everyone to get out the door. And then just some general things that make sense in an immigrant household. Getting compared to a random family friend or cousin. Absolutely no shoes in the house. You'll have to undergo a full interrogation before your friends are allowed to come over. If there's any issue ever, it's always the phone. Well, we don't see everything in this list pop up in the actual book. A lot of this stuff transfers between different cultures. Yeah, that's my take on the American dream. I mean, there's a lot of different ways you can go at it, but I felt like this would be the best way to experience it through the experiences of the book and my own experiences. That's all. See you next time.